Hello everyone, I'm King Chaos here, back with another video for you, and in this one we're going to play on the previous CCU game video I had done, and we're going to go over basically what is ship melting on the RSI website store, how to apply the credits that you get from melting the ships, and why be careful melting those ships when you do that. So stick with us, we're going to do this as quick as possible, not to waste your time of course. I appreciate you finding this video, and let's go right into it. Thank you. Alright, so now we are on the RSI website. This is, of course, robertspaceindustries.com, as you can see here. Now we want to go to our account and make sure you're logged in. Now please note, I do have a store credit of $16 already, and here is our hangar. So let's go to our hangar. So of course, first we're going to go over what is ship melting. Ship melting is basically, or let's just say item melting in the RSI pledge store, is anytime we're going to return or exchange something for a store credit that gets applied to our account. So let's just say, let's go with something and pretend I want to return this item. I no longer want it, and I want to take that credit and use it for something else. So we can click that item here as we find it, and you'll see the red button will exchange. You could see these items here, lifetime insurance, blah, blah, blah. We would hit exchange, and then here is our value for that item when we go to return it. So as you can see, it's a $35 credit. We click these boxes as you see here. We could type in our password, and then we would hit submit, and we would let this thing load for a second. Once that's done loading, I'm not doing that here because I am keeping this item, but let's just say we did, it loaded back. Now pretend this item now will be deleted from our hangar here. It will go into what we call our buybacks. Stay tuned, that's for a future video. That being said, that is what ship melting is. Now, we want to be careful when melting ships, and the reason for that is because in my previous video for CCU game website, breaking down what also CCU chains were, I went over how to do chains. Now, what happens when, let's just say we exchange this, I have a glaive. I could get maybe a decent amount of credit for this, but you do want to think about it before you do it, because if you do, you're going to lose your lifetime insurance on that ship, along with any items that might have been within that CCU chain. The item goes back to your buybacks. In this case, it was a glaive. That would go back to my buybacks, but when I go to buy it back, I no longer can get it with my lifetime insurance, because that happens to be a ship you can only buy or attempt to buy one time from the store, and every time after that, you can only get it from your buybacks. Stay tuned. Again, we'll have a buybacks video detailed on the next one. Now, that is how we've done it. So let's just say we want to use our credit now that we have created and from an exchange or a return. So we'd go to the store and we can choose standalone ships. We can go to paints, gear, so on and so forth. Essentially, all we have to do is click that item. And when we click that item, we can go to the checkout. Let's go here. And when we go here, we can take our credit, which was $16. I had already applied it, so I'm actually going to X out of it so I could reapply. So you can see this total is $297.50. I can go ahead now and do my $16, and then now it's $281.50. That being said, let's just go ahead, let's clear this stuff out, because I want to show you guys something else. Let's say you're returning an item for credit, and you're doing it because you want to use that credit towards an upgrade on a ship. So we would go to our hangar, we'd go to upgrades. In this case, we could start with a pulse, because let's say, of course, we want our lifetime insurance. Let's choose, let's say we want the C8 Pisces Expedition. Let's add that to the cart. You'll see it's a $15 difference. So we'll go here. When we do that, again, we have an area to apply our credit. And we can only apply, as you can see, that red stuff that came up should be between 0 and 15. Of course, I can't use 16 because that's too much. So here's 15. I can hit tab, and now I owe $0. All right, well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Any feedback on these videos is much appreciated. This is how we make the viewing pleasures and experiences better for everyone. I do stream just about 6 days a week on Twitch. You can find me there. You can find a link to it on this channel. Along with, we do have a Discord. We are solely basically Star Citizen players. So if you're in the world of Star Citizen, you're going to find a huge amount of resources in our Discord and a lot of great people to play with. Hope to see you guys in the next one. Thank you again for being here. Take care.